G'day guys, and welcome back to another One Piece manga reaction, chapter 1067. Last time we found out more backstory on Ohara, Robin, the Revolutionary Army. It's getting real, so let's go. Chapter is called Punk Records. Cover story is Caesar versus Judge. Battle of Old Rivals. What happened to your head? I like how that's her first question to Vegapunk. Most curious head. Yep. Got the whole community talking about it last week. Used to be like a massive light bulb. It was getting a tad too long, so I cut it. He just cut it. We're not talking about hair here. As I recall, I was almost as tall as a giant when I met you. Yeah, that's too big. I wouldn't be able to walk around like that. I heard rumors about it being big, but it was like an air balloon. Well, that's because I ate the brain fruit. Oh, he actually. Oh, so it's a devil fruit. So his head isn't just a One Piece style abnormal design. Then that's interesting. Does it give him like super intelligence? Yeah, makes sense. Pardon me, I bit my tongue. I meant to say I'm a brainy human because I ate the brain fruit. It allows me to memorize an unlimited amount of knowledge. That is very useful. It makes my brain grow in size accordingly. Having an unlimited databank is a handy ability for a born genius like me. Now I have the largest brain in the world, and it continues to grow. That's awesome. Have you got tons of medical knowledge too, Dr. Vegapunk? Naturally. Oh, so he's a doctor as well. Whoa. Still? Did you put it somewhere? Read that a bit out of order, but does that mean you're dumb now? Old guy? Because you cut your brain out? Look at Luffy, man. I love Luffy. Don't write off a genius, you rascal. See this apple here? It's an antenna. The apple is an antenna. Okay. Take a gander at the top of the island. Notice how it says Punk Records under the giant egg? That's the hangar where I keep my brain. Oh, so okay. I thought he would have split his brain into the 6 other Vegapunks for sure, but I guess not. What? Isn't that way too big? There's no harm in being away from it since my antenna can pick up the brainwaves. Interesting. You met a little girl earlier who called herself Vegapunk, right? That's one of my clones. There are 6 on the island. You're a ninja? Each one is a facet of myself and an expert of their own key field of study. You'd get my full personality if you combined them, but they can get 6 times the work done apart. Yep. What the? Each of them connects to Punk Records once a day to synchronize our memories and knowledge. Oh, so he's performing data backups with his clones. That's pretty that's pretty useful. Since their dispositions are responsibilities are so different, the wealth of their experience is that much greater. Luffy's confused. You all share the same brain? I find it difficult to wrap my head around that. I see what you did there, Jinbei. Dad jokes. Just think of it as sharing the same library. If only I could let everyone in the world connect to my brain. All of humanity would have access to my knowledge. Does he want to do that? Or then if the population of the world went on up to update punk records themselves, it'd create a sea of information that'd surpass what my brain can accomplish alone. Humanity would share one mind. So I'd be able to study medicine from all over the world? Naturally. Oh, Chopper is happy. But if you let everyone share their conflicting ideologies, wouldn't all that bias lead to trouble? You sure are a sharp one, Knight of the Sea, but science would never progress if you spent all day worrying about stuff like that. That's your problem, Vegapunk. You shrug off sacrifices in the name of progress. That's why Dad's been turned into a heartless weapon. Bonney seems like she's gonna kill him. She has a lightsaber pointed at him. Ah, stop it, Bonney. That beam saber is defective. Oh, seems to be working fine, or... Give it a rest. I know it cuts well enough. I tested it earlier. Turn my dad back to normal. If you even think about saying no, don't be hasty, Bonney. Killing him would make you a lot of enemies. Hit the off switch, Bonney. That beam attracts a ludicrous number of bugs. Huh? Bonney is scared of bugs. To be fair, yeah, same. I would be scared of that many bugs coming at me as well. Yeah! Check it out, Bonney. A giant stag beetle. Of course, Luffy is fine. Bonney she's foaming at the mouth. She passed out. This isn't the time for beetles. Look at her, she fainted. That makes perfect sense. Of course, Bonney wants me dead. It's ironic that one of my many failures saved me. Speaking of which, you guys were recently in Wano, correct? You wouldn't happen to know whether a dragon just like Kaido really appeared there. Oh, you're talking about Momo. I suppose he ate the defective fruit I left on didn't seem defective to me, worked just fine. Defective, what do you mean? That was an artificial devil fruit I synthesized. I made it after 20 years of researching Kaido's lineage factor. It cost countless resources. But I couldn't get it quite right. Oh, so that's why he's the same as Kaido. It worked out just fine. I don't think that's what Vegapunk meant, but he can still spit fire, and he's super strong. He's the guardian deity of Wano now. You really made that? Awesome. And his color, pink. Drat. You see, another monumental failure. So it's a failure because it's pink. Come on, Vegapunk. You can't be that much of a perfectionist. But I guess, fair enough. What's wrong with that? I get it. He's a genius and a perfectionist. What about this robot? You made it too, right, old man? Make it move. I'm afraid you're mistaken. This is the legendary Iron Giant that attacked the Holy Land of Mary Joy about 200 years ago. What? 200 years ago? Yes, but it was built over 900 years ago, and it still worked after that long? What? No way. Its objective remains unknown. I heard it ran out of power before it could cause any casualties. They got lucky. Either way, I'm sure the scientists of the time were absolutely flabbergasted. Such advanced technology would have seemed totally alien to them. None of them could tell where it came from or what it was trying to do. Maybe it really is alien. Maybe it is from out of space. I don't know. Better not to make crazy theories, but it seems the world government ordered its destruction, but the scientists of the time couldn't help their curiosity. That's what they hid it here. That's why they hid it here, to be passed down without the government's knowledge. Good job on finding this place from the town. The entrance should look like a wall. We just stumbled here since we were all old and senile. Yeah. we're plain old lost. Oh, that's a shame. 200 years ago, that's around the time the fisherman rights movement started to gain ground. So you're saying that robot climbed the red line, most likely. I created Vegaforce 1 based on what I learned from it, but I lack the scientific prowess to reverse engineer every aspect of it. It's difficult to believe that this mechanized soldier was made over 900 years ago. Yeah, that's pretty insane. There's something even you couldn't recreate? Its power source. In the past, they had a power source that would upend our modern ideas of what's possible. Well, at any rate, it's good to know Luffy and the others are okay. Who's that girl, though? That's Jewelry Bonney. She's a pirate. I thought the one we saw before was a little girl? And the Vegapunk's head works is crazy. I truly did a terrible thing to Bonney. Yeah, you should get her down and beg her to forgive you, old man. You young dolt, like you know anything about it. There's something I have to give her. Regardless, I feel like fate brought you here today, Straw Hat Luffy. Please, can you take me away from Egghead? Vegapunk for Nakama? Yes, Luffy, say yes. Let Vegapunk join the crew. Oh, did CP0 arrive? This is Cypher Pole. We're requesting entry to Egghead Port. That's Stussy, Lucci, Kaku. They have a Seraphim Kuma with them. Oh no. Reports indicate that Jewelry Bonney was spotted making her way here too. That pest keeps slipping away from us. She served her purpose. Let's just terminate her on sight. It's not gonna be that easy, come on now. Chaka, there's a government ship? It'd be bad if they found us harboring pirates. What does CP0 want with us? And why did they bring Rob Lucci? I say we just hand this riffraff over. After all, that Lucci fellow is an assassin, right? What? Rob Lucci? Hey, hurry up and give us our legs back. No, that guy's still around. You can't let them in. Why are you guys scared? You're part of a Yonko crew. Come on now. You can whoop their ass easily now. Don't you worry, Robin-chan. I'll protect you no matter how many times he comes back. I think she could take him herself now, actually, but might be underselling him a little bit there, but should be a Robin and Nami should be able to tag team Lucci, I think, with Zeus. I said what I said. Tell them to hand over the Seraphim and leave. We're declining their request to dock. I doubt agents of the world government will respond well to that, so prepare for battle. Kamabaka Queen Dragon-san, Kuma's acting weird. Kuma-san, wait, we're trying to repair you. Oh. Kuma-san? What's wrong? Is he still being controlled by the Navy? Kuma, where are you going? You're in no state to be moving like that. You're still not yourself. What's with him? I don't know. Kuma, come back. Talk to us. Kuma, where do you want to go so bad? Stay with us. We are not done fighting. The Revolutionary Army is getting started. Break next week. No. A mad dash to where? Oh, things are getting heated. I think we're gonna begin a war, guys. What do you think? I'm very interested in the coming chapters. And that was my reaction. If you liked the reaction, hit the like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.